Gunman is holed up in a store in Macomb, and police are trying to make contact. WMBD 31 News is there, and we're bringing you the action live.
You know, we knew it would be close. We didn't think it'd be this close.
We still don't have a winner in the gubernatorial primaries, but Bloomington businessman Bill Brady is maintaining a narrow lead on the Republican side. We join Brady in Chicago today, and the exclusive interview is coming up.
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Bob Larson. An hours-long standoff continues in Macomb. An armed gunman is holed up in a Farm King store. WMBD's Meg Marshall is live in Macomb and was just briefed by authorities. Now, Meg, what are police telling you about the situation down there?
Well, about a half an hour ago, Illinois State Police held the latest press conference. They were then able to inform us that a tactical response team, remote-controlled robot, has been deployed inside that building to search for any possible victims and also to help clear out the situation. They've done this so that it's less danger to police officers to try to search for any more possible victims inside that store. Now, we have had reports that there were 6 people inside the store after the gunman walked inside. There were 3 Farm King employees and 3 customers, including a small child. They were able to get themselves locked inside office spaces in a bathroom and make contact with police, who were then able to go inside and rescue those 6 people. While inside, police said they did not see any sight of that gunman. Earlier today at about 12:45, police received the 911 phone call from an employee at Farm King who said that a person had walked in with a gun and had started shooting. When police tried to enter the building, the gunman then turned the gun towards the doors and began firing at police. We have not heard any reports of injuries at this time, and those 6 people who did make it out after police were able to go in and rescue them were unharmed. We are continuing to gather information here tonight from Macomb, and we'll bring you the very latest coming up tonight at 10. For now, live in Macomb, Meg Marshall, WMBD 31 News.
Okay, Meg, thanks a lot for the update. In other news, the polls have been closed for nearly 24 hours now, but we still don't know officially who the Democratic or Republican nominees for governor will be. On the GOP side, Bloomington businessman and State Senator Bill Brady of Bloomington is maintaining a narrow lead over State Senator Kirk Dillard. With 99% of the precincts reporting, Brady leads Dillard 21 to about 20%. It's a difference of just a few hundred votes. But in central Illinois, it's a different story. Brady got almost 32,000 votes, while Dillard got about 11,600. In an exclusive one-on-one interview, WMBD's Twin Cities Bureau Chief Jacob Long talked with Brady in Chicago today, and even though Brady hasn't been declared the official winner, he's already setting his sights on November.
Following Tuesday's extremely close primary, Senator Bill Brady has spent most of his time here in downtown Chicago, across the street at that building where he attended a unity breakfast with all other Republican candidates. But he says this is not an indication that you'll always find him in Chicago if he is elected.
My campaign is about a clean break from the Chicago politics of the past.
And it appears that strategy paid off. Senator Brady received almost 3 times as many votes in central Illinois as Senator Dillard. Brady says Chicago voters are important to him, but he won't ignore the rest of the state.
We're going to spread ourselves throughout the entire state to make sure that we don't leave any stone unturned. But there's also a lot of people in Chicago who are tired of Chicago politics, and they're looking for a downstater who can bring integrity and bring a system that they can trust back to Illinois.
Brady remains confident he'll stay on top once all the votes are counted, although he won't be surprised if Senator Dillard asks for a recount.
We'll respect his decision and play by the rules and play fairly, but that'll be his decision, his judgment.
If elected, Brady says his top priorities are cutting government waste and cleaning Illinois of its corrupt past.
I just feel that there's so much that can be done with the right leadership in Springfield. I think I can provide that leadership.
Up next for Senator Brady is a trip back to Bloomington, where he will start campaigning with Jason Plummer, the Republican nominee for lieutenant governor. But who they square off against in November remains to be seen, because the Democratic race for governor is still up in the air. Reporting in downtown Chicago, I'm Jacob Long, WMBD 31 News.
And the latest numbers show Governor Pat Quinn is leading Controller Dan Hines by about a half a percentage point for the Democratic nomination. Quinn is declaring victory, but Hines says it's still too close to call. Well, after sunshine and seasonable temperatures today, we could see some more snow heading our way into the weekend. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey is in the 3D Live Weather Center with a first look at your forecast. Marcus?
Yeah, it could be a rough weekend, Bob. We are keeping our eyes on a system down to our south and west. It wouldn't have looked like that today, though. After a lot of sunshine and now the sun is set, we look at I-74 and University looking south, and not a bad night tonight after temperatures kind of hanging into the low to mid 30s. But as I mentioned, that attention draws to now in Texas, that big storm system. It's going to tap into a lot of Gulf moisture and a lot of energy and arrives as soon as tomorrow evening. But for the most part, tomorrow we're dry into the upper 30s. Should see a little bit of sunshine, but clouds will continue to build through the afternoon. We'll talk about how much snow we could potentially see as we head into the weekend in your 3D Live forecast coming up in just a bit.
Well, besides a new superintendent, Peoria's District 150 is welcoming a new school board member. Last night, voters elected Chris Crawford to seat currently held by Dr. David Gorens. A Peoria native, Crawford says his first goal is to get the district's finances in order. Now, as far as consolidating the district, Crawford says there are still difficult decisions to make. He hopes to improve the district's image and retain more residents.
I think it's very important that we have great schools so that we can attract others to come here and attract those who are already here to stay here.
Crawford says having a younger daughter motivates him to turn the district around. Meantime, another Peoria District 150 school board seat might be empty soon. School board member Rachel Parker won the Democratic primary for a Peoria County board seat last night. Now, if the Republicans don't pick an opponent to go against her in November, Parker will take the seat and have to resign from the school board. The school board would then appoint someone to serve the last year and a half of Parker's term. It's too soon to say who might be a candidate to replace Parker, but she says it's something that's on her mind.
We want to make sure we get the right person, someone hopefully that has kind of the same thoughts and feelings that I have, so that that same continuity will continue with the board, because we have a good group.
If Parker takes the seat, the district will have 45 days to appoint a new board member, and if they can't come to a decision, the Regional Office of Education will appoint someone. Well, thanks to your help, the Easter Seals Telethon is helping thousands of Central Illinois children lead better lives. We'll meet one of those very special kids coming up.